Southern Railway is the longest railway in Thailand from Bangkok to Sungai Golok in the southern province of Narathiwat. With 1,140 kilometers in length, the Southern Railway line and also its branches link the capital city of Bangkok with the cities and places important in Thai history. Ancient stupa in Nakhon Pathom, the Death Railway in Kanchanaburi, beaches of Hua Hin, islands of Suratani and bustling southern city of Hadiai, just to name a few. And you might wonder how and why did Thailand build expensive railways across thick jungles and hills with sparse population more than 100 years ago. Let's take a ride on the Special Express sleeper car and understanding of the story behind the Ardus project in the early 20th century, connecting the capital with the southern region for strategic and economic benefits. This is the story of Thailand's Southern Railway. When I told people that I traveled by train from Kuala Lumpur to Kelantan, then cross the border, then from Hadiai to Bangkok, the reaction varies from awed and shocked and disbelief. Bus is cheaper, budget flight is faster, and there are direct flights from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok with only 2.5 hours of flight duration. Thus, what are the main reasons that I choose rail over other modes of transport? Railway has a fascinating history of past and present, seeing the daily life of Thais up close. Furthermore, it is more enthralling to see people come and went in train, seeing the landscape changes from rubber to rice fields, and pass by cities such as Phetchaburi and Prachuap Khiri Khan that I might never knew its existence if I choose to travel by air. A journey across Thailand that previously took weeks by boats was reduced to just 3 days by rail in the early 20th century. The railway greatly improving passenger transportation, increased amount of logistics and faster deployment of troops. It is fair to say that railway played a vital role in reshaping Thailand from a feudal kingdom into a modern nation state at par with European countries. Thailand, formerly known as Siam, is fascinated with the modern technology in line with modernization efforts started in the middle of the 19th century. Increased contact with the European exposed Thai nobles and wealthy with the latest technology and scientific progress. One of such technology is train. A steel beast that can travel faster than any animals and ships. Until the late 19th century, far-flung Monton and provinces were ruled by the local rulers, which Bangkok has a little influence on the local administration. The governor position was hereditary from father to son, and Bangkok did not pay the local rulers any salary. In fact, they are the ones who collected taxes on behalf of Bangkok. Taxes, trade contacts, land, everything was decided locally. And yes, the hereditary rulers local rulers also include northern Malay states which were ruled by Sultan. The communication between Bangkok and faraway provinces were difficult due to poor transport network and seasonal nature of the sea and also river crossings. Due to these factors, it is hard to control whatever the local rulers want to decide. Based on the history of Siam expedition to Kedah in 1828 until 1838, Bangkok relied on the loyal local ruler of Nakhon Sitamarat to lead the military expansion to Kedah on behalf of Bangkok. Meanwhile, the local ruler in Laos, modern-day Laos, asked for French protection in 1889 and Malay states start to trade heavily with the British in the 19th century to prevent more and more provinces from being taken away by the European colonials. Administrative reform was urgent. Hereditary rulers were replaced by the centrally appointed governors and taxes will be controlled centrally. Thus, there is a need to construct a railway to the south which is beneficial to strategic purposes and administration of Siam. Before the railway construction, southern Thailand has a stronger economic links with Malaya and Singapore than the capital city Bangkok. In 1900, export value of south goods to Bangkok is about 400,000 Malayan dollars, while the export value from South to Singapore is 3 million Malayan dollars. After rubber was introduced in Trang province in 1901, rubber took away the position as the most important cash crop in the south, mostly exported to Malaya to be processed. And Perhaps coincidentally, Britain is the largest trade partner of early 20th century Siam. Therefore, it is much more makes sense to build a railway connecting Bangkok with Malaya and Singapore with the rubber trees throughout the way. The pioneer project of the railway to the south was built between Thonburi and Phetchaburi, completed in 1903. Former Thonburi station today is located within the complex of Siraj Hospital, while the current Thonburi station was actually renamed from the much smaller Bangkok Noi station in the year 2003. Building a railway line to the south is full of challenges. We're talking about soft soil, malaria, flood, food shortages, and also sometimes mutinous workers rebelled due to harsh work condition, heat, and malaria and stuff. As a result, there was a little progress on the railway construction between 1903 until 1910, when there was not enough funding to further the construction down south. And how was the grand project of Southern Railway funded after 1910? The railway was funded by loans from Britain in accordance of Anglo-Siamese Treaty 1909. The rail was built using British rail standard and also built meter gauge 1 meter gap, which is actually similar with what British built for the Federated Malay States Railway, today known as KTM, Kereta Api Tanah Melayu. Meter gauge was chosen because of the lower construction cost, little export economy activity prior to the railway construction, and compatibility with the Malayan railway system. As a result, trains from Thonburi using Southern Railway could travel south down to Singapore, easing passenger and cargo transport. And thus the Southern Railway project was rejuvenated and construction began in 1911, and later that year, railway from Phetchaburi to Hua Hin has been completed. To speed up the construction, the railway construction moved from 3 directions. First, Kantang in Trang, Songkhla down in the south, and also Hua Hin in the north, all the way to meet at the midpoint in Chumphon. The line from Kantang to Tong Song and from Songkhla to Patalung has been completed on January 1914. 10 months later, a branch line to Nakhon Sitamarat has been completed on October 1914. The two constructed railway lines from Hua Hin to Patalung met at Chumphon in the year 1916, connecting the two separate parts of the Southern Railway, almost completed. However, it was found that the Utapao station in Songkhla was prone to flooding. Thus, in the year 1917, the station was moved 3 kilometers southeast to a place that today is known as Hadiai Junction, and the rest of the town story is somewhere linked. Somewhere here if you want to know further about Hadiai. An international link to FMS Railway via Padang Besar has been completed in 1918, creating a seamless journey between Bangkok and Penang, Kuala Lumpur and Singapore possible. Meanwhile, the main lane of the Southern Railway to Sungai Golok has been finished in 1921, with a link to FMS Railways East Coast in what is today's Kelantan, Malaysia. The expensive railway project should be repaid by the richest of the land in southern Thailand. Firstly, tin. Tin is heavily mined in southern Thailand, specifically in the provinces of Phuket and Ranong, as a key metal in lucrative tinning industry and alloys such as bronze and pewter. Railway should ease the export of tin from southern Thailand to Malaya and Singapore for tin smelting, but the tin export of the value of the tin is hardly increased after Southern Railway was completed in 1918. However, another key commodity expanded rapidly with the rail existence. After its introduction in Trang in 1901, rubber cultivation expanded due to the high rubber price and ease of rail transport to Malaya to be processed into household items and also shoes. Unlike tin, the rubber expansion is contributed by the development of railway as it is cheaper and faster to transport rubber via rail rather than a dirt road or by sea. After the completion of the railway, the rubber production in southern Thailand boomed from 44 tons only in 1920 to 3,218 tons in 1925. Unlike in Malaya, where the rubber were mainly produced by the British-owned corporation in vast plantation, Thai rubber trees were planted in small plots owned by the locals. Rubber in Thailand were mostly produced by the small-scale farmers who planted rubber to supplement the income of rice, fruits and vegetables. The price of rubber plummeted due to the global financial crisis in the 1930s, with little price recovery when World War II started to heat up in the Europe in 1938. Mustache Man in Germany. In the second half of the 20th century, things were not going well for the railway. After the end of the World War II, the infrastructure in Thailand has been badly damaged by the war. Thus, the American government extended an aid offer to redevelop the Thai infrastructure and also to avoid Thailand from being too friendly with the Soviet bloc. From 1954 until 1960, about half of the American foreign aid to Thailand was spent on the road project. The paved road in Thailand quadrupled in 11 years from just 760 kilometers in 1949 to 2,972 kilometers in 1960, and the road funded by the American foreign aid is designed in American interstate style, hence the wide double-lane road. But wait, this is a video about the rail. Meanwhile, in southern Thailand in 1960 was economically diverse in west part and also the eastern part due to Nakhon Si Thammarat mountain range in between dividing the southern region economically. Eastern coast linked well to railway and shipping lanes to Bangkok, while the western coast of Phuket, Krabi and Satun were heavily traded with Malaysia due to lack of roads, and also there is no rail in the western coast connecting the other side. Hence, the new double lane and also the single lane routes were built across Nakhon Si Thammarat range to connect both of these coasts. Since the 1960s, road development in southern Thailand has expanded exponentially from just 1,752 km in 1960 to 7,813 km in 1978. In less than 30 years, the paved road in southern Thailand has been tripled, while the railway lines increased by 0. More and more people are afford to buy cars and motorcycles, while pickup trucks like this are versatile. Pickup trucks can function as a family car, as a small lorry to carry rubber and fruits to local market or to Bangkok, or even exported to Malaysia. With a few benches at the back, pickup trucks could function as a public transport called Songthaew. And as a result, the train became less and less important both as a passenger and also the cargo transport. The decline of rail transport is so severe that the passenger number halved from more than 80 million passengers in 1980s to only more than 40 million passengers in 2019. Just about 3 years ago, before that little thing attacking almost everyone in the world. In a country where the cars were viewed as a symbol of personal success and lorries make more sense for the small-scale farmers than the trains. Thus, is there any future for railway, especially in the south? As one of the founding members of ASEAN, Thailand believes in the regional spirit in developing each other via cross-border cooperation and trade. Increasing trade with China and Southeast Asian countries such as Malaysia, Cambodia and Laos sparked a renewed interest in redeveloping a rail industry, adding with the increased traffic on the road which caused severe congestion. Goods on the border could take many hours if not days to be cleared up from the customs and immigration, hampering the regional trade growth. Railway has the potential to improve the cargo efficiency in Thailand and neighboring countries and also China by taking advantages of the standard dimension containers used worldwide and also the same meter rail gauge used in Thailand, Malaysia and also in Cambodia. Focusing on road expansion alone no longer work due to land issues, increasing congestion on the road and worsening air pollution, especially in the Bangkok metropolitan area. The common strategy is just one more lane, bro. Did not work in a country where almost all fuel are imported and the price of imported petrol and diesel are keep rising every year. As a result, there is a regain of interest in the redeveloping long neglected railway services, thus the renaissance of railway development in the 21st century. After decades of neglect, finally, railway get a considerable investment in the 21st century. As part of the ambitious project to improve the train punctuality, Southern Railway will be double-tracked, albeit not electrified, to keep the cost down. The double-tracking project between Nakhon Pathom to Chumpon is currently ongoing, with 412 of the new second track, including 4 km elevated track and also newly elevated Hua Hin station. The project should be completed sometime in 2023, while the new station are mostly under construction. In the time of speaking, January and February, most of the stations are still under construction. There are proposals to continue the double track project from Chumphon to Hadiai, which can increase the rail freight and passenger services to and from Malaysia. Will it happen? Will the construction happen? We'll just wait and see. If you want to take a train ride on Sleeper Express from Bangkok to Hadiai or any cities in the south, there are 3 express services per day, mostly using older carriages. The new CNR carriages are used in Express number 31 and 32. There is only 1 trip of Special Express CNR per day. The price varied by classes. Second class lower bed from Krung Thep Abhiwat to Hadiai cost about 1,103 baht in the year 2023. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new about railway in southern Thailand and how Southern Railway developed export-oriented economy and tourism. Thank you so much again for watching and see you in the next video.